Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SKLN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this analysis is pretty tricky from a presentation perspective because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought up here and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty terrible. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, I get it. There was a big pullback today. But from the overall perspective of things, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. And when you have those higher bases being built over longer periods of time, the bulls, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different strategy and outlook going into the trade. And basically the sole reason why I'm still willing to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt right now, and why technically speaking you need to, is because the price is still up above the purple line right there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have just the very basic foundational, I should say, understanding of charts, then I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because that implies that the overall trend is in the bulls' favor. And to be fair to the bulls, even after the pullback today, and keyword there being today, we are looking at multiple days now, and over multiple days, the price has slowly been creeping upwards, and you can see it, quote unquote, slowly creeping upwards by using that purple line there. Again, keyword being moving average, so as time goes by, that purple line is just going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So the very basic and simplistic way to look at this is as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the purple line moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, full health, no questions asked. Again, from a big picture perspective, I fully realize again that if you're a day trader and you bought it there, so that's why I try to kind of offer up a disclosure. If you bought at one of those locations, then you couldn't care less about that purple line. So again, I am talking about things from those of you that care about the grand scheme of it all. So yeah, it was a deep pullback today, but the bulls still have an opportunity to build upon the overall uptrend. So we'll see if they can build that higher stair step or not.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.